Hello folks, it's Jeffrey D29 here about to playing my 95th gameplay of the Pokemon Trading Card Game outline this for PC. With a feature on our new deck for the newest set, Unified Minds. This is my Alolan Raichu GX deck. I'll show you how the deck works and then get a quick game with it, hope we get a win with it. So my favorite GXs to come out of this set. Let's go here to... so here you go. Pulse Raichu, Alolan Raichu. Just for the whole deck list here. So here's our main attacker. Raichu Alolan Raichu GX has 260 HP as a basic tag team GX lightning type. For 2 lightning and the colors has Tandem Shock. It does 80 damage. If this Pokemon was on the bench and became your active Pokemon this turn, this attack does 80 more damage and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So you can do 160 and you can paralyze Pokemon stalling off for a turn. You can also boost up damage with electro power, so if you boost, you can boost up to like 280, you have all 4 electro powers playing. So you can pretty much knock out anything in the format. And its GX attack is for the same energy cost as Lightning Ride GX. Does 150 damage base. You switch this Pokemon on one of your bench Pokemon. This Pokemon has at least 2 extra lightning energy attached to it, in addition to his attack cost. This attack does 100 more damage. So you do 250 with this, pretty much knocks out most anything. But you put one single electro power, does 280 damage, which knocks out any tag team GX in the format except Magical Wailord, which is 300 HP. So let's go through over the rest of the deck. So we play 3 of the other Alolan Raichu that I choose. We play 2 Dedenne GXs, 460 HP lightning type, also from this one on Pokemon actually. It has a really cool Dedenne change. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard your hand and draw 6 cards. You can't use more than one Dedenne change ability this each turn. So it's not good since top of latest on this format. It's not a good basic way to draw cards. It has attacks as well. Stinging Status Shock does 50 damage for lightning and colors, and same for the GX attack. Tingling Return GX does 50 damage. Pokemon not paralyzed. Put this Pokemon all cards into your hand. Now the GX attack we're really going to use, but just in case we need to use it, then we will. So Pokemon and get the extra throw with the Dedenne again for next turn. Because we don't like to Raichu GX, as explained. We play 1 Tapical Prism Star as well. 130 HP lightning type, basic. Thanks to the H's ability. Once during turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may choose 2 of your bench Pokemon and attach a lightning energy card from discard power to each of them. If you do, discard all cards from this Pokemon and put it to Lozone. So it's an extra energy acceleration. So you get a Raichu turn in like turn 2 or turn 3 as well with like Thunder Mountain. Very good GX, very good card. It's one of my favorite cards actually in this deck. It has 2 lightning colors, Mike Bull for 120. Just gives me base against Keldeo GX, we can attack that. If we attach 2 electric powers, so we can knock it out with it as well. So we play 1 Circuitry from the 120 HP Lightning Basic. This is a non-GX attack just in case we do face Keldeo. For Lightning, it has attack 3 mirrors. It does 30 damage. Its opponent attack that has 3 prize cards remaining. This attack does 90 more damage. So say it's like one of next out Alolan Raichu, we can use this attack. Boost the electric power stay on any knockouts as well. And there's 2 lightning energy, single beam does 50 damage. Your opponent is not confused, which is another way of getting stalled out. They have to retreat as well. Retreat hard enough to hopefully have to try to get it to attack. Alright. Then we play 2 Zapdos as well this is from Team Up. It's 110 HP lightning basic. The Thunder is for 1 lightning energy. It does 10 damage base. If this Pokemon was on the bench and became your active Pokemon this turn, this attack does 70 more damage. Because that damage is affected by weakness. So you can pretty much watch out like a basic Inkay or Malamose if you shoot them with electro power. Another non-GX attack which I like, and that's pretty much it to say about that. Then we play 2 Zero GX for 190 HP, lightning type basic. It has an ability called Thunderclap Zone. Each your opponent that has any lightning energy attack has no retreat cost. And then for 2 lightning colors has Plasma Fist does 160. Your opponent can attack during this next turn. It has full bonus GX for the 1 lightning energy. It has 5 basic energy costs and discard power to your opponent any way you like. This is not like a free retreat, so just in case we don't have the hard retreat by discarding energy, we can also switch out as well. Play switches as well, and then get our attacks going on that way as well. So we can retreat to Alolan Raichu and get an attack off right away. Then for item supporters, play 4 custom catcher. Best Ghost card right now, because only Ghost cards gives them the out of the format. You play 2 custom catchers at once. If you play 1, you have 3. Just in case we can need cards, we can just play 1 of those to draw if you have 3. And then if we play 2, we can switch our opponent's active bench with their active. So we can knock out a key attack, or if we need to stall, we can use that as well. Then we play 2 Electro Charger, you put 2 coins for each energy source of electro power. This card to discard to deck, get back our electro powers that way. Basically, it's like a time of war for electro powers. We play 4 Electromagnetic Radar, which is a good search card because Ultra Balls out of the format. You can only play this card if you want to discard 2 other cards from your hand. Should get up to 2 in combination Lightning Pokemon GX or EX. We're limiting the Pokemon to the end of the show deck, so we can search out the Denes, Zeraoras, Alolan Raichus as well. So we can either draw cards if we don't get a supporter, or set up a board very quickly that way. 4 electric power. During this turn, the Lightning Pokemon attacks with 30 more damage to the opponent's active. Hit those numbers so you get those key one shots, get those key knockouts we need. They play 1 energy recycle system to either put energy back to the hand or 3 energy to the shovel back to the deck. They play 1 energy switch, move basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another Pokemon. So let's say we have a Raichu with 1 energy. We can switch one from the bench and move it to the active as well. Move the Tapu Koko's ability. Get attack off faster that way as well. They play 2 full League 3 opponents to look for a supporter. Move the top 7 cards, find a supporter. Since Tapu Lele GX is out of the format, there's another way to get supporters out. It's not guaranteed, but this is the only way to search out supporters very quickly. They play 4 Pokemon Communication. I think they only play 2. Reveal a Pokemon from your hand, put it to your deck. If you do search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it to your hand. Let's go for your deck. Pretty much the only way to search out non-GX Pokemon, Tapu Koko, Prism Star, 2 Zapdos, and a Circuitry as well. They play 2 Research Stand, shuffle your hand to your deck for your opponent, draw the card for each of remaining prize cards. Very good late game. Let's say we're losing, we can shuffle them down to like 2 or 1 cards, and then hopefully they stall out, not draw enough anything, we can catch up. Play 4 switch so we can get the just in case Zora gets negated thanks to Power Plant. We can switch them out and then hold to get attacks for a lot of extra that way as well. They play 1 Thunder Mountain Prism Star as a standard choice. Tag with lightning Pokemon that from both sides cost lightning and chest, so Alolan Raichu can use the attack for 2 less. 2 lightning energy instead of 1. And then also Zapdos can attack for free. Circuitry also can attack for free as well. And then Tapu Koko's Prism can attack with 2 lightning. Then supposedly 1 Black Squid to get those basic Pokemon get back our Zapdos, Circuitries, just in case we play against Keldeo. And Alolan Raichus as well. Then play 4 Cynthia, one of the best draw supporters in the game, draw somebody hand draw 6. 2 Erika's Hospitality, draw to have 6 cards if we have 4 cards or less for each of the Pokemon in play. Then we play 4 Lily, draw to have 6, but it's better if you draw in the first turn, draw to have 8. And then we play 1 Bulkness to search that energy card and the item card that just in case we need. So you can see the switch, or get that search out Electromagnetic Area just in case we need a supporter. And then we can get those energy out to the Scar Power. Then we play 10 Lightning Energies to balance the deck. That's the deck, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get to the game with it. Let's see if we get a win with it. Alolan Raichu is one of my favorite GXs at all. This whole format. I do miss it a lot. It's very good. Pokemon takes like 1 or 2. But we're playing against Natahachi. Playing Lightning, Grass, Psychic, Lightning, and Duck deck. This is probably against the Large Runners. It's not the best matchup because we're 1 prize attackers, but it's pretty good because they have to have 13 Pokemon and the last one's not going to lose like Raichu. Okay, then we roll again. So let's see what they start with. They're going to drop the basic. 1 bench, so let's see, they draw the prizes, then we draw another new hand. Let's see, we got a new hand this time. Okay, this is not too bad. We do have a Denes, so we can draw cards. I'm going to drop the Zapdos, and I'm going to drop the Koko as well. And then, we're going to begin. My plan is to either, to discard the energy and the Zycle system to get some Raichu and a Zeraora out for this turn. So we see a Kartana Experience, so this is not probably Lost March, this is probably something else. Or it could be Lost March with those 2. We see a Bill's Analysis, you look at the top 7 cards. So the deck pick any 2 trades, put them in the hand. So search as an Ultra Space and a Communication. We can also use that Ultra Space as well, get our Circuitry out of the deck to thin it out a little bit. So there's an Ultra Space. Get a Circuitry out. So this is Circuitry himself. So the building fight, so it adds damage count to Spiritomb, and his attack does 10 plus 30 for each damage count on itself. Has a hard spell to promote the Circuitry, and he's probably going to pass here. Yes, he will. Let's see what we draw. We draw Circuitry, so no need to Ultra Space, so we'll drop it down. We'll Electromagnetic Radio, discarding the Energy Cycle and the Lightning Energy to grab Zeraora and Alolan Raichu. So let's the switch now. I'll promote part of the Zeraora. Actually, I'll promote the Raichu and Alolan Raichu. I'll do the Circuitry. Then a change for a new hand of 6. So we got a support, which is good, which is Lily. And then we attach energy to the active. Mostly use the stakes and energy attaches to the Zapdos. So we can get an attack this turn off. I'm going to Lily for 4, so we get that first turn. Draw 1 electric power and communication. I'll attach the electric power, I'll retreat to the Zapdos. And I'll go for Thunderous up for 110 damage. Not quite getting enough, but we're going to hit very quickly. Let's see what our opponent does. So drop down another Spiritomb. Ultra Space for a Buzzwole. Buzzwole can be very scary because we're down on 4 prizes. He can hit us for 240 with Lower Raichu, Lower Raichu. So communication, getting rid of the Buzzwole, okay. He's going to search out Mew. It's okay, we don't play Pikarom, so we don't have we don't attack with the bench anyway, so now it's fighting Mew. So he drops down the Mew. So the bonus fight again, turning down the chance for the Spiritomb. So bonus fight one more time. We're going to have 5 cards. Okay, Acrobite. Go to the top 2, pick 1, put it to the hand, the other one will get the discarded. Let's see what card he picks. Let's see what card he gets rid of. Okay, he got rid of the Sonic Punisher, which is interesting. Okay, so he switches. He's going to try attacking with the Spiritomb. This is attack with this Spiritomb, okay. He's only going to attack us for 40 damage. Maybe it does promote. Yes, he can attack with 40. That's fine with me. So I'm going to switch back to the Xurkitree. I'm going to attack the edge of Lower Raichu. I'm going to Cynthia for Lure on the 6. We got the Future next to Zoroark, so let's drop that down. Got an Electromagnetic Radar 2, which I'm going to play that. Scoring 2 lightnings to grab Raichu or Raichu. Second one. We need to grab it. Oh, it all did as prized anyway. So attach to the Raichu, we'll drop the Raichu or Raichu. We'll retreat to the Zapdos and take a knockout with Thunderous Assault. With our first prize, we get. There's up the Raichu, that's fine. So we're gonna set up the Kartana, which is also a favorite tree, which is very nice. Because the Spiritomb will just attack with the Xurkitree. So Buzzwole's coming down. So we're going to pull over his living paw and see what he finds. Finds Cynthia. It's probably going to play out Cynthia. So we're going to drop the Buzzwole down. Okay, the Shrine of Punishment. Okay, so DX will be taking a little bit of hits. So he's going to put the Cynthia. Probably looking for energy. See what he does next. He drops down another Spiritomb. He's probably going to build this fight to the 2 Spiritombs on the bench. He's going to promote. He probably has a knockout here. So the building strike. Then we can knock out with the Xurkitree, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. He has his duck to the bench one, which is interesting. Especially in text to the active. What we'll do is we can retreat into Zapdos and then retreat to Xurkitree and knock out with 3 mirrors. Here. So what else is he going to do? Is he going to pass? He's going to shoot, so nothing really mixed up there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye for now.